Disney then and now, a look at how the entertainment company has transformed over time. Disney, the entertainment company that has captured the hearts and imaginations of people around the world, is more than just a maker of movies and theme parks. It's a company that has become a cultural icon, synonymous with imagination, creativity, and fun. From its early days as a small animation studio in California, Disney has grown into a global empire, with a vast array of products and services that touch nearly every aspect of our lives. But what is it about Disney that has made it so beloved? Is it the storytelling, the magic, or the attention to detail? Join us as we take a journey into the world of Disney and discover the secrets behind its enduring appeal. Welcome to the Time Capsule Channel, the place where we dive back in time and tell you the stories of the present. The Walt Disney Company, originally known as Walt Disney Productions, is an American firm that specialized in family entertainment during the course of the 20th and 21st centuries. With popular belongings including ABC, Pixar, ESPN, Marvel Entertainment, and 20th Century Fox, it was additionally one of the biggest media empires in the world, with its company headquarters in Burbank, California. In 1920, Walt Disney started his career in animation by working for the Missouri-based Kansas City Film Advertisement Company. Disney and his talented animator companion iWorks established the Laugh-O-Gram Film Studio in Kansas City in 1922 and started making a number of cartoons based on stories as well as fairy tales. Disney created the animated short Alice in Cartoonland in 1923 with the intention of it serving as the first installment of a series. A few weeks after it was finished, Disney declared bankruptcy and moved away from Kansas City to make a name on his own as a cinematographer in Hollywood. As a result of the unexpected success of Alice in Cartoonland, Disney was forced to reopen his firm in Hollywood with the assistance of his brother Roy, which was a longtime business associate. The Kansas City crew quickly moved to California to join the Disney family, and during the following 4 years, the business created largely Alice movies. Disney launched his first line of entirely animated movies in 1927, with the character Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. When the distributor claimed ownership of the character, Disney changed Oswald's look and made a new one originally called Mortimer Mouse. With his wife's insistence, Disney changed his name to Mickey Mouse. The first Mickey animation made available, the organization created 2 silent Mickey Mouse cartoons, Plain Crazy as well as Gallopin' Gaucho, before Disney used the unusual medium of sound for the third Mickey production, Steamboat Willie, which also movie became a huge hit right away, which helped the studio gain a long-lasting monopoly in the animated film industry. The company, which took the name Walt Disney Productions in 1929, created cartoons with Mickey Mouse along with his subsequent regular supporting cast members Pluto, Donald Duck, and Goofy during the 1930s. The first cartoon created using the 3-color Technicolor approach was Flowers and Trees in 1932, which was also the first animated short subject to receive an Academy Award. The 3 Little Pigs, published in 1933, won a second Oscar, and was the most well-known of the Silly Symphonies animated films. Disney made his most adventurous decision in 1934 when he started development on Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs in 1937, inspired by the studio's ongoing success. Although The Adventures of Prince Ahmed in 1926 by Lotte Reiniger was likely the first full-length animated film, it was the first to acquire wide popularity. When compared to the disorganized attitude of other animation studios, Disney promoted an objective approach to the medium. Disney cartoons avoided too weird character designs and instead structured and arranged scenes as they would be for a live-action movie. Its success in Snow White and the animated films that followed is unquestionable, against the suggestion that Disney discouraged innovation and restricted the potential of animation. Pinocchio, which was released in 1940, with its beautifully drawn full-figure animation as well as complicated characters, is probably Disney's strongest work. Disney successfully used the elements it had originally combined in Pinocchio: music, humor, sorrow, adventures, and true horror with Dumbo and Bambi, both of which received praise as classics. Disney himself believed that children could bear terrible adversaries and horrible situations as long as the forces of good ultimately came out on top. Therefore, this last component was a crucial component in Disney's films. The studio's animators' 3-month strike in 1941 was a massive obstacle for Disney. The studio's positive surroundings had forever decreased, and during the following 10 years, it produced few films on the level of Pinocchio or Dumbo, focusing as opposed to short cartoons. While the feature-length animated films Cinderella in 1950, Alice in Wonderland in 1951, as well as Peter Pan in 1953 were praised for their wonderful work, many believe that they lacked the distinctive style along with the depth of the films from the early 1940s. Although by that point, Walt Disney's focus was increasingly on live-action films, television shows, and his brand new theme park, Disneyland, which debuted in Anaheim, California, in 1955. Around this time, Disney also founded the distribution business Buena Vista Productions to secure total control over his movies and their advertising. The years 1950 to 1960 saw sustained success for the Disney Company. It produced popular television programs including The Mickey Mouse Club and Zorro. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Old Yeller in 1957, Darby Ogle along with The Little People 1959, The Absent-Minded Professor 1961, and The Incredible Journey in 1963 were among the well-received live-action films. High-quality animated films continued to be made, including Sleeping Beauty in the year 1959, 101 Dalmatians, as well as Winnie the Pooh, and also Honey Tree in 1965. Mary Poppins, one of Disney's best real-life character movies, was regarded as the studio's strongest work in more than 20 years. The movie garnered nominations for 7 further Oscars as well as won 5 of them, with Best Actress for Julie Andrews. Once Walt Disney said his idea about his idea in the development of Disney with the saying, "Laughter is timeless. Imagination has no age. And dreams are forever." Walt Disney was never wealthy by Hollywood standards, in large part because he emphasized quality above success. He once claimed, "I don't make movies to make money, I make money so I can make more movies." After he passed away on December 15, 1966, the business was in serious trouble financially, but the undertakings he intended to undertake before he died ensured the company's survival. For his most ambitious commitment, the Disney World Resort, he bought 43 acres of barren territory in Central Florida in 1965. Roy Disney took over project management, and as a result, the park was opened in 1971 to enormous popularity. In 1982, Epcot Center, previously known as the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, was added to the park and quickly grew attractions. By the turn of the 21st century, Epcot, the final enterprise Walt Disney personally conceived during his lifetime, was attracting over 10 million visitors a year. The firm made few notable films in the 1970s and 1980s and made its biggest earnings from its sale of historical films as well as Disney World, a place that was by then among the most popular tourist attractions on Earth. Disney's following attempts, such as the animated film The Fox and the Hound in 1981, failed to replicate the charm of the studio's heyday because top animators like Don Bluth, Gary Goldman, and John Pomeroy resigned from the business in 1977. For the Disney Company, the 1990s were a decade of incredible achievement. The Little Mermaid, widely recognized as Disney's greatest animated film in more than 40 years, served as the catalyst for the rebirth. Following Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, as well as Fantasia 2000, were more animated blockbusters. Disney Quest's indoor theme parks with interactive virtual reality arcades made their premiere in Orlando, Florida, and Chicago. New Disney theme parks were also established in Paris, Tokyo, and Hong Kong. More than 115 million visitors yearly visited Disney attractions throughout the world at the start of the 21st century. Disney and Pixar's collaboration blossomed in the 21st century, and their inventive films upended assumptions about what was possible with computer animation. Finding Nemo, Ratatouille, Wall, Up, Toy Story 3, Inside Out, Coco, and Toy Story 4 are just a few of the movies that have taken home Oscars for the Best Animated Feature. Disney's own computer-animated movies were equally well-liked. Tangled in 2010, Wreck-It Ralph, as well as Frozen were a few of them. Marvel developed a series of superhero films that took place in a common universe known as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, which had only started to accelerate at the time of the purchase. With standout blockbusters like The Avengers in 2012, Guardians of the Galaxy in 2014, and Black Panther in 2018 thrilling viewers all over the world, the MCU movies soon rose to the top of the box office charts. Disney kept making live-action versions of its beloved animated films, including Mulan, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Alice in Wonderland, and Fairy. Once Walt Disney said his feelings on the major evolution in Disney, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible." We hope that our viewers have received a clear understanding of how the simple and slowly started Disney Company has now evolved into a giant entertainment company in the world. At present, there is a large range of audiences that really love and follow the movies created by Disney daily. Did this buzz your curiosity for more? What would you like next? Thank you for watching, subscribe, and follow for more.